What is up, everybody? It is Wick here, and we are at the thrift store Goodwill looking for stuff to buy and flip on eBay and Amazon FBA. There's a Pirates of the Caribbean puzzle just sitting there for $2.99. I grab it to look up to see if it's worth selling. There's a Louisville Slugger glove for $4.99. I go ahead and pick that up because I want to check it to make sure, it's not worth a lot of money. It's not, so I put both of those back actually because they just weren't worth picking up. And we're looking through the games, trying to find something valuable. I'm not seeing a whole lot in the games. Looking for the sealed, anything unique that I can flip. Let me know if you spot something that I walked past and I did not notice that, I could have bought and made some money. But I'm not seeing a whole lot, so I decided to head over to the next aisle. Looking at some of these lampshades, that city lampshade looks pretty cool. But I do spot something on the bottom shelf, and it gets me really excited. It's the HP toner cartridge down here. Almost always, these are worth picking up. This model, not so much. It was selling for like $9, and they wanted $12.99 for it. So I did not end up picking that up. Unfortunately, it's disappointing because I usually get like $50 for different ones that I sell. So I just expected that one to be good. Unfortunately, there's some low ones that nobody wants. So we're looking here in the electronics at this Goodwill, trying to find something to make some money. And there's a DVD recorder, maybe? Magnavox. Looks like one. No, just a DVD player. It is a Magnavox though. No remote. There's something. I don't even know what that is, but it had an LPN sticker, meaning that it was returned from somewhere, possibly Amazon, and just made its way here. There's a combine C75, not worth picking up and selling, so that just was left there. We got an old bread maker down there. It's missing like everything on the inside. I've saw that many times. And then there's this drill for $24.99. Yikes, that's a bit too high for that drill. That's probably going to sit there for a long time unless some tool hoarder person comes in and just feels compelled to buy it because it's just they have to do it. And a lot of times Goodwill does overprice tools like that. But we are looking through the toys in this Goodwill, and again, not seeing a whole lot in this toy section either. Got some games, a lot of the same games you see everywhere. I'd love to find some more unique, high quality board games, because I do like board games myself, and if I could find some awesome ones to keep, that would be great. What's this? A guitar for a Guitar Hero or Rock Band. I quit picking those up because I've had some problems recently selling them, and they're not going for great money right now. This horse, I was checking to see if it was Briar, and of course not. They're never Briar when I check. So we'll put that down. There's some dolls, not American Girl dolls. I looked for a name just to see, look them up, do some research. Couldn't find a name or anything on them. Here's a bunch of cherished teddies. These are collectibles. They were priced between $2.99 and $6.99. Not worth picking up. They do kind of move. However, at that price, you'd have to line them up, and it's just not a lot of money. You'd have to go through and check to see if the right one was in there, if it was broken, if it was used. A lot of work, a lot of time for little profits. If they were like 99 cents a piece, maybe I would have bought them all and just lotted them up and dealt with them. But that wasn't the case, so I just ignored them. We're looking at some silverware here. I don't really go through this stuff like a lot of people do. I know they enjoy looking for the good stuff. Too much work for me. There's a bunch of shoes. We're now in a thrift store, and we're looking for any kind of good shoe that will sell well on eBay. SAS, the San Antonio Shoe Company, SAS shoes do pretty well. Just that one was kind of beat up, and a lot of the women's models don't do as well. I've had much better luck with the men's. You get $40 or $50 for a good pair of men's SAS. Not seeing a whole lot in the shoes, just your basic shoes. And there's some new product I'm noticing, these Amazon wands. I think they wanted $6 a piece for these. They're selling on eBay for like $9. So they just weren't worth picking up. And there's a lot of hardware type stuff here, just kind of trying to be vigilant, see if I see anything that, can flip. But I do see something here, a sealed thermostat, right temp, and it was $11.99. So I went ahead and picked this up. It looked like it was going to be a great sale. Of course, here soon I'll be going over everything I picked up, and it was a good day. Let me say that. There's a Erratica solitaire handheld for 99 cents. These used to sell really good used. Not so much anymore. I got 3 of these right now. I need to move. Batteries a lot of times are exploded in them. They only sell for like $12. I don't think the listing's even on Amazon anymore. So I've kind of been just ignoring them at this point. I don't really want to mess with them for just little profits. Toys. More toys at this thrift store. Toys everywhere. Unfortunately, not seeing any good toys. First time I came into this thrift store, I found a sealed a sealed Harry Potter Lego set that was only $3. So you never know what you're going to find in these thrift stores or what you're going to find in Goodwill. And that's why I keep on going, because it's kind of an adrenaline rush every time I go in. I never get tired of going to garage sales, thrift stores, or anywhere like that. It's always an adventure. So wow, check out this haul. It's a really good one. Some really good stuff in here. First of all, something you never ever see at Goodwill, thrift stores, garage sales. At least I don't. Super Nintendo. This is a later model, and this was only $8. Has 2 controllers, the power supply. It's missing the audio cables, but that's okay. We can get some. I believe these are selling for around $80 to $100 right now. Video game stuff is up, especially the vintage type things. So as soon as I saw this, I just grabbed it and I said, wow, out loud. The guy beside me just kind of like looking like, well, what's he happy about? And of course, right after that, I went to the games, went to the DVD section, looked for the games, could not find anything else. I have a couple of these in my collection, but you know what? I'll probably sell this one. It's in pretty good condition overall. But this right here is a wildlife treasury. This is just the case. I picked up a case recently with a bunch of the cards in there. And this one was at a thrift store. I remember seeing, I didn't pick it up. Went back to the thrift store. Hey, it was still there, so I picked it up. I'll replace the broken case with the cards, and of course I'll sell that. Take a look at these books. If you watch the channel, you know I've sold these before. I come across them every now and then. I buy them when there's the whole set, which is 10 volumes. Just a Bible story book for kids. This is like, I think, the oldest first edition that I found. It's like 1955, I believe. This is the first set. It doesn't affect the value too much, but I'll be able to sell this for $50 to $60. They're in great condition. Probably going to price them at $59.99 plus shipping. They will ship media mail because they are books, and they only ship for like probably $8 depending on where they go. Media mail is just really cheap, even though these are going to be super heavy to ship. But what's even more exciting are these books. These are done by the same guy, same author or illustrator at least. These are Uncle Arthur's Bedtime Stories. Having the full set of these, you're looking at hundreds of dollars. Now, the first 5 volumes here, they're in great condition. I believe these are from the 70s. Either way, I saw the first 5 volumes sell for $89.99 plus shipping on eBay. So I'm going to price these probably at $100 because they're in great condition. And the great thing is, since I bought 10 of these and they're children's books, they're only $5. Normally 99 cents for a children's book. However, since I bought 10, $5, had to pay $5 for those. So $10 into all these books total, and I'll easily make $100 profit. So here's another Goodwill find. This was $4.99. This is a Sony DVD player, portable. Did not have the adapter. It does have the battery on the back, which is a big plus. Now, this is a really good model. It has, the buttons are touch. And this is selling for, well, over $100 if you have the remote and the power supply. So I went ahead and ordered a power supply. I don't think I'm going to order the remote because it's about $10, $15. Power supply was $8.50. I did test it because I have one of those universal power supplies where you change the end to fit whatever plug you need. Definitely, if you don't have one of those, pick it up. Of course, there's a link for that in my description along with everything else I use. So just check it out there. It's very handy. So I tested this right when I got home, ordered the power supply, and it works fine. Battery is holding a charge. I let it play a full 2-hour movie, Tropic Thunder. So while I was working and getting this stuff set up, I just let it play. and it played fine. It only used half the battery, so the battery probably lasts 4 hours. But I'm going to make some great profit on this. Here's another thing I'm going to make some great profit on. This is a Erratica poker game. I'll have to put a screenshot of what it's selling for on Amazon. I know a lot of people are skeptical with things like this that sell on Amazon. I believe it was selling for $100 or $75, and I'll probably price this at $74.99. I've sold Erratica games like this before. Now, here's the reason I'm selling it on Amazon. It has the batteries in it. Batteries still work. I don't recommend selling these if the batteries have died, because likely they've exploded. And I made that mistake years ago on Amazon, selling a handheld game, and of course the person was not happy. I will price this at $74.99. I'm almost certain I'll get that for it. Picked up these at Goodwill. I must say it's the first time ever buying any of these. These are like wildlife cameras. I believe hunters use them as well. You put them on a tree. See, it has like a camera in there, and doesn't have any card in there. I'll have to put an SD card in to test it. I paid $3.99 for these, and looked like they're selling for about $25 a piece plus shipping. So I'm just going to do a lot of 2, price them at $49.99, do calculated shipping, have to test them. It does have a spot for a power supply, so I'll use my universal power supply to test it instead of using the batteries, and then we'll get these sold, make some money. So here is a puzzle. I bought this puzzle at Goodwill for, I believe it was $2.99. Yes, it was. Unfortunately, this is not on Amazon. When you scan the UPC, it shows a different puzzle, which is very common with puzzles. You got to be careful if you're selling on Amazon. You don't want to send in the wrong puzzle. I believe it was for like a circus or something. This one is a tiger. Springbok, which is a pretty good puzzle brand. With the pandemic right now, puzzles are trending up. I think they're starting to drop off a little in price. But with a lot of places shutting down again, they're going up. So I'm pricing this for $29.99 plus calculated shipping. It's got good content. It's going to sell. So here at the thrift store I stopped at, this was $11.99. This is just a thermostat. This is another thing that's selling for over $100 on Amazon. Now, I don't know if that's going to be a good price to try to get, because this is, I don't know, Right Temp may be a better brand than I thought. I'm not sure where that comes from, but I just felt like it was more of a generic. It looks like it may be something that's at like Menards or Home Depot or something. I don't recognize the brand, but still on eBay new, it's selling for about $60. So I probably will just send this into Amazon. I don't know about the brand, about IP claims or anything like that. So I'll have to do a little bit of research on that. But yeah, I could probably sell this on Amazon for $100, maybe even $120, no problem. Either way, I'm probably going to make minimum $50 on this. Then we got this nice ice cold water. Very crucial when you're thrifting in 90-degree weather. It's so hot. Delicious. And of course, I've been saving that for last. Real quick, didn't buy these to resell, just show you real quick. Some Under Armour stuff. Really nice. Paid $5 a piece for these at Goodwill. They didn't have them marked up. Unfortunately, this one, even though it's large, loose, which is what I typically wear, does not fit me. It's a little tight, so I'm probably going to return that. I love the colors. Oh, it's unfortunate. This one's actually extra large tall. It fits me a bit better, but it's still a little long on me, but I'll probably keep it. I don't remember the last time I've bought clothing or shoes at a retail store. Honestly, since I've been thrifting and garage selling for the past decade, I just buy everything at thrift stores. It just comes to me. So here we have some glare. Let's walk over here. This is a DVD VCR combo unit, and yes, it is brand new. Inside here, remote sealed, paperwork sealed. It's all new. Unfortunately, Goodwill has opened it up and retaped it, and I was being stupid and trying to peel this tape off because I was just going to put my tape on, and then of course it tore. I'm like, oh, this is coming off fine, and then it just tore. I should have been a bit more patient. Anyway, I can't sell this on Amazon because it's not on Amazon, and I'm not going to create a listing for a Sony product unless it's already on there. But selling this on eBay, I'm probably going to price this at about $400, and I think it will sell because it's new. Unfortunately, it's new open box. And on Amazon, I just sold a JVC DVD VCR recorder for $600. it was brand new. And I think I underpriced it because it sold instantly as soon as it got to the FBA warehouse. There was one on there for $1,200, and I'm like, ooh, that's a bit too much. I know they sell really high. For some reason, I just priced it at $600, and I'm like, you know what? It'll probably sell fine. It did. I probably could have priced it $200 or $300 more and got a sale. That stuff's just hot. If it is brand new sealed, this isn't brand new sealed anymore because it's been opened, but it is new in box. I'll sell this on eBay. I'll probably get $400. There was one of these new, I think, sold for $200 or $300. I think that's low. But I did pay $60 for this. It was priced up a bit. But, you know, brand new, that's a great price. I'll make some incredible profit. But anyway, that's it for today. I hit like 4 Goodwills, a Salvation Army, and a thrift store. And we're going to make some great profit on this stuff. I just love when I go out and I find interesting things like these books, this, of course that, and of course the Super Nintendo. Every time I find vintage video game stuff, since I collect it, I just, you know, it just makes my day. Makes my week. Actually, it's probably going to make my year because I don't even know if I found any retro video game stuff in the last year. But I really want to thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that like button on the way out for me. Be subscribed. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, flipping_junk. Ring that bell. This has been Wick. Till next time.